Hello everyone, this is my first video recording. I'm going to show you how to create a website with V0 and ChatGPT to prompt it. I have already a starter which we can use as a template. It's a Next.js starter. You can call it however you like. This will be Jano 2380 client, and I'm going to create it right now as a private in my organization. When we are done, just copy the repository into your terminal and just do like this. It's there, and we're going to open it with, here it is. It's a simple Next.js app that has already tailwind prepared, so you need mostly nothing to continue with this. Here is now just do cd into that project, do npm install, wait a little bit for it to finish. While it goes, we're going to come into V0 in start a new chat. From here, we're going to explain to ChatGPT what actually we're going to do. We're going to start with a simple prompt. I'm building a client project and it's about agriculture, and I have the text in Bulgarian for each section. I'm going to use an LLM to build the initial UI for the project, and I want you to prepare me a prompt for it. It needs to use only Tailwind CSS and Next.js. I'll provide you below the text in Bulgarian. I want you to keep the prompt with the Bulgarian text, but the instructions to be in English. I want to have a single page with all the components and some photos at each section with explanations from the text. I want an engaging header and footer with contacts. Here is the text. So I'm going to copy it here from my other window, and this is it. Now we wait for it to finish up. See, it gives very specific instructions on how to build everything, because if you don't prompt them well, the LLM start to hallucinate or they don't understand the instructions, and if you continue to move forward with a lot of prompts, it gets much more harder. So I prefer at least my first prompt to be from ChatGPT or similar AI. So let's copy all of this. Oh, it hasn't finished yet. Let's wait for it to finish a little bit. Block, I don't think we're going to need this, so let's copy this. We copy everything, we go to V0 and we paste it and go. Now we're going to have to wait for a while because it needs to build its structure. It's going to build a lot of components. So let's wait about what it will do. Looks like we have a lot of items in the menu. I think we're going to remove some of them, but I prefer to first wait for it to finish. Let's see how it goes. Just interested. I forgot to tell him to add some stock photos, so this will be the next step in the next prompt. Let's ask how it will. I want you to add stock photos for agriculture from Unsplash or any other website. Feel free to find me links, and we're going to click the search. So let's go back and see how it's going. Looks like it's kind of finished with the components. Let's see how ChatGPT went with the photos. Let's see. Wheat field at sunrise. It's good, it gave me a link and I cannot open it. Thank you. Please provide me accurate links and remove walk and give me a few photos for each section. Okay, maybe it's going. Oh, you see, it actually did pretty well, especially for agriculture website. If you know in Bulgaria what is the quality, this is better than most that already present. So what we're going to need here is to reduce the menu size. We are going to provide it some photos to fill it up, as I don't like how it goes right now. And let's see what ChatGPT did. Okay, it gave me some resources. Okay, let's copy everything. Come here and I want you to remove from the menu news and blog. Okay, let's see. I'm going to remove news. We're not going to need this. Use these photos below for each section, and if needed, find 3 photos for agriculture and apply them at the appropriate places. We're becoming prompt engineers. Choose a well-thought image for the initial photo, as it's important for how it looks. In the header, put a logo, which I'll change later on. Let's see how it will go now. Okay, did remove them. I am interested in what photos it will put. I've had my issues with this. While we are waiting, I want you to give me a prompt for image LLM to generate me the landing photo for the hero section about agriculture and wheat. I didn't want this to be actually in the search side of things. Let's see if I use this and go to AI image generator or free pick, it's free, and give it my whole thing. What will happen? Okay, it's generating. I tried it before, looks like it. Actually, this is pretty decent. Let's see how V0 is going. Okay, it has a broken logo. It has already a photo, actually, this is not a bad one. It looks more or less okay, but it's kind of ugly still. Okay, this is not for our website, but it looks pretty nice. There are photos. Okay, there is the gallery. It actually looks good, especially for 2 prompts. What I want is to have the gallery be clickable, so you can see the image in full screen. I want to remove this logo actually for now, because as you can see it's a little bit broken and there's no need. I'll add it when I need it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, much better. I want to have, let's follow this up. I want to have underline animation going left and right from the center of the text when hovering on menu items. Let's just see if it actually works. It doesn't. Anyway, I want also to be able to click on gallery items and open a bigger preview in full screen. Okay, so what else do we want? Okay, the contacts section should remove the form and put a Google map there with random place in Bulgaria. We will do that anyway later on. Let's just fix that and see what will happen. The idea is here to just make the website as good as possible and then just refine with cursor later on. We're going to use all this code and put it in cursor. I think there's much easier way now with sharing and exporting, but anyway, this is a very simple project. We already have one, so we can just use whatever we have in the starter in cursor. Okay, did something. Okay, for us, our services again. Okay, it did even make some nice animation. It's impossible to close, but it did make it nice. It added a card which is pretty nice. We're going to use this card. Okay, so let's see. Oh, this is nice too. Okay, we can move forward with all this. Add the hover effect for links in the footer menu too. Same as in the header. Make the photos in gallery. Make all photos be shown in modal when clicked, except the hero section, and make the modal closed when clicked away from it. Okay, and what else do I need? I think we can move forward with this after that. What we're going to do later is add metadata for the page. Okay, maybe this is not the most performant way, but this is a test project, so we don't care that much. Looks like it finished. Let's see, we have our hover here. Okay, you can click here outside. Okay, this is ugly. We'll fix that by ourselves. Let's see how it's on mobile. Okay, code. Let's see at code base. Let's try with MPX. Let's see. This seems nice if it works. Let's see. Okay, it actually managed to add it in my project with a simple command. Okay, kudos to Versio for this. I have some common stuff which I don't need for this project. I'm going to delete messages we're not going to have right now. So we're going to come here, delete a little. I'm going to change this to app directory. Sure, no worries. I'm going to delete this. It's just from a starter, and this contact form is, we don't need it anymore anyway. So here did it. Let's see what actually it did. It had this page home. You can search with Command T for home. Okay, this is not its home, so we're going to use this. Integrate this. Why it doesn't like it? Let's see. Okay, so come on, cursor. Nice. Let's start our project. It's going to be on 3051. I just use random ports. I just like it. Okay, let's see. Oops, some errors. We're going to fix the layout and remove the into provider. We don't need that anymore at all. So this, okay, let's see. Still, I'd say we should be able to, but let's see, maybe. Yes, Okay, yeah, middleware. We don't need a middleware in our case at all. So yeah, you might have this kind of issues at some point. Modal image. It is angry because it's a client component. So let's see. Okay, this is for the reason I like cursor, so I'm going to give it an agent mode. I want you to fix everywhere errors that might occur for this. Let's see what you can do. I think we don't need these image optimizations, to be honest, but it did add it pretty nicely. Maybe it will work now, or maybe I need to start the project. Okay, it is definitely not happy because I removed the use a nice n config, which we don't use anymore. Okay, maybe now it might work. Come on. Okay, we have our website. I am sure that if you do this more than once, it will work pretty nice. To be honest, I'm doing it for the first time, so it's kind of normal to have some issues. They are receiving this nice thing. Good. So we have our project. Now let's move to the layout section. We're going to make cursor, add a new composer. I can use the agent, and I want you to create metadata for our agriculture website and use, let's see which image we're going to use. Does this have a URL? Probably not. I think we have here some nice images just for the testing. Okay, we can use this one. Let's take the image address. Nice. We're going to change it, don't mind that it's stock. So, and use for OG images this image. Okay, let's see. Okay, it probably needs that, I can agree. To be honest, never do that, as this means that everyone can use your API to optimize images on these domains, and they are pretty, how to say, common used, so don't do this. Okay, we have our metadata, and this is actually it. We can import our project pretty easily. We even have here one Docker file in this repo, so we can just use this to deploy on Coolify if you like, because actually most of my projects are there, or you can just build this project and import it in GitHub pages or even Vercel. I mean, you can even deploy from here. Just click deploy and you're going to have all this deployed and have no hassle at all. So mainly this is what I wanted to show. It's pretty simple. I hope you managed to learn something from it. Goodbye.